Hello everyone, this is Luke Cucumber. It's been a while, but here I am, back with another update slash devlog. We'll start with a devlog bit for everyone who's interested in that. So, I've been, with the time that I've saved between jobs, really, that's what's going on, I've been working on the next update for my game, and I've done a huge rework of a couple of things. I'm not going to go into all of the details, but what happened last time was that I created something that was immutable. Basically, I couldn't change it anymore from a certain point. So I decided to have all the things that needed to be done before the immutable point, before it became immutable. So I went back a couple of iterations of my game, a couple of versions, and I made a couple of changes to the way I generate tiles. If you remember, if you've seen the previous videos, if you haven't, please have a look. I was creating a tile map on which to navigate, basically, with a character. And I generated rooms of varying sizes over a map, and I could walk around in one room, but I couldn't connect to the others because there were no hallways to the other rooms. So basically what I've done now is written a script that connects these rooms together. Very basic, it's not done yet. Also, it's not randomized yet, which is also a thing. But at least it connects the rooms, and I can sort of navigate through them, and it's all sort of good. So I'm going to show off what I've made, and that my initial version of that didn't work because I tried to change things that were already set inside a list that I built for the game. And lists in C# are immutable. Basically, you can change them, but you have to take out the whole thing that you've put in, change it, put in a new thing that replicates that particular thing that you've taken out, and not edit them live in the list. For instance, in Python, you are technically able to do that. In this language, you are not able to do that, sadly. So that's a bit of a thing. Anyway, let's see what this does now, so that you have an idea of what's changed. So the tiles that we're generating, the rooms, are now preceded by tiles being generated for the hallways. And you get this. The rooms were basically closing things up. There we go. So now we have connections everywhere, pretty much. You could see, well, probably you can't see, but normally you would be able to see the little man in the left corner right down here. I still haven't activated my mouse, so I can't actually scroll to it, but it's in this corner. You can see a little blue guy there. I might edit things so that you can see it, but if I move left, I can now move left down this hallway. Here we are. I realize that it's not very good contrast, so I might zoom in on this bit during editing. Anyway, we're walking down the hallway now. There we go. We can go north and south as well. As you can see, walking around isn't perfect yet. It sort of skips areas sometimes, which annoys me. I'm still not sure why it does that, but it tends to correct it when you're going for a while. I'm gonna go just like to the corner all the way down if we can. See, it doesn't really update as good as it should. Alright, so now we're almost in the corner here. And we're in the right corner down. There we go. So that works now. But as you can see, the little character is in the left down corner of the screen, and I sort of want him inside of the middle of the screen. More or less, and then start the game from there. That being said, that should not be too difficult, because I can pretty much code it in such a way that the position of the pawn determines which sector you're looking at or which room you're looking at. So that should not be a big issue. What will be an issue is how to figure out how the movement gets fixed. I got a couple of ideas for that, but we're going to have to wait and see. And we also need to figure out a way to quickly generate walls next to the floor tiles that are now iterated separately from the rooms. Basically, they're generated separately from the rooms, is what I'm trying to say. Which means they are only floor tiles and they haven't got the W thing next to it. And I want the W thing next to it because in future iterations of the game, I want to make sure that the walls actually look like they're lining the floor tiles. Like now they're squares with a letter in it, and I want to make sure that they are actually aligned in such a way that you are looking at the right facing, if you will, towards the floor, so that you can sort of make a variation in walls and things. Anyway, that's all for future iterations of the game. We're getting to the point where I'm sort of beginning to believe that we have the first alpha version of what I want done. This is a single level. This hasn't got the graphics yet. This hasn't got the interaction yet. The movement's still crap. I still have to rework that. But we can move from room to room, and that is a major thing. If you consider that was an issue. Yeah, there we go. The skipping is just horrible. I should fix that. There's a couple of ways to do that. And the stupid thing is, it seems to build up as you move along. I'm not sure how it does that, but I'm going to have to sort of check. I guess it's maybe the predictive keyboard thing. I'm not sure. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah. I'm going to get to the update bit now, because people might have been wondering, where the heck is Cucumber? We haven't seen any gaming videos. So for the second part of this video, for anyone who's interested, I have been recruited by an agency to perform with one of their clients. Basically, it's like a job agency for programmers in this case. Rather the IT sector in general, but my job is to be a programmer with one of their clients to eventually become an employee of that client. And for that client, I've been working with Python and Robot Framework in some test automation environments, which doesn't say anything to most of you, but basically what I'm doing, and this is really interesting, is I am writing or helping to write test facilities, automated test facilities for software. Basically, I'm trying to test the software that our company produces via an automated, basically a robot, if you will. It's a robot in that sense that it tries to do everything automatically overnight. And once we're done writing several functions of it, and we can manipulate the test, obviously, if the preconditions change and whatnot. And it's been cool. It's been really educational. I've been going into Python, quite deep into Python actually, for my doing, and the robot framework on top of that. And it's been such an interesting experience so far. I've really enjoyed it. I never thought I would enjoy testing this much, but then again, there's something incredibly funny watching a computer fill out for instance, web page with a web application running all by itself, basically putting every field down by itself, clicking every button by itself, going through the pages like crazy, doing everything itself, with you just sitting there enjoying what you've made, and then generating a report on how well that went or how badly. It's something else. It's fun, and I'm really, really enjoying it. And so that's where I'm at right now. Anyway, I am going to leave it here, and hopefully you guys are still with me. I hope to do gaming videos again soon once I settle in with my new job. I'll be probably doing 1 or 2 a week at least. That's the plan. And mostly doing this, coding, for fun, and in this case also for profit. So, that's it from me to you. I wish you all the very best and see you all next time. Bye bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you ever so much for watching. Please consider leaving a like and or comment. And please also subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you again. Cheers.